Top 7 World War II Generals. 1. Erwin Rommel, Germany. Rommel was nicknamed the Desert Fox. Even his enemies admired his boldness and cunning. Rommel led the successful raid on France's Channel coast in 1940. In 1941, he was appointed to Libya. Rommel was strictly a military man, devoid of ideology. He spoke of waging war without hate. Rommel's Afrika Corps repeatedly defeated the British in North Africa. When the Axis started losing, he was recalled to Berlin. He was involved in a plot to assassinate Hitler. Rommel believed the Führer was pushing Germany toward a catastrophe. When the plot failed, he chose to take poison to avoid trial. 2. Douglas MacArthur, United States. MacArthur was in charge of the South Pacific Theater. He defeated the Japanese in New Guinea and the South Pacific. He also led a successful recapture of the Philippines. General MacArthur officially accepted the surrender of Japan in 1945. He then oversaw the occupation and introduced sweeping reforms. 3. Erich von Manstein, Germany. Manstein launched some of the biggest tank battles of the war. He invented the sickle-cut tank formation to invade the Netherlands. He was also majorly involved on the Eastern Front. But by 1944, he realized Germany couldn't win. He argued repeatedly with Hitler and was eventually dismissed. Manstein was captured by the British in 1945. After serving time in prison, he helped rebuild West Germany's military in the 1950s. 4. George S. Patton, United States. In 1942, Patton effectively rehabilitated demoralized troops. He commanded the U.S. 7th Army during the Allied invasion of Sicily. Patton's armored drive across France was a resounding success. He also developed the Army's armored warfare doctrine. In 1945, Patton was ordered to bypass the German city of Trier. It had been decided that 4 divisions would be needed to capture it. Patton sent a message back saying,
"Have taken Trier with 2 divisions. Do you want me to give it back?"
5. Georgy Zhukov, Soviet Union. Zhukov led the Red Army and was known as the Marshal of Victory. He organized the defense of Leningrad, Moscow, and Stalingrad. He planned several key offensives, yet he was also rather controversial.
"I don't care about soldiers. Russian women can always make more of them."
Thus Zhukov pioneered human wave attacks. Yet there's no doubt he was successful. He was later appointed Minister of Defense. 6. Heinz Guderian, Germany. Guderian was a pioneer of armored warfare. He played a crucial role in the war. Unlike other German generals, Guderian was a devout Nazi. He led the invasion of Poland in 1939. He commanded the armored units during the invasion of France. His forces attacked through the Ardennes forest and overwhelmed the Allied defenses. Guderian also led the attack on the Soviet Union. He was dismissed after it ended in failure. Guderian's autobiography, Panzer Leader, is still required military reading. 7. Bernard Montgomery, Britain. In 1942, Montgomery commanded the 8th Army in North Africa. He was responsible for the victory at El Alamein. This was a pivotal point for Britain in Africa. In 1943, Montgomery led the British invasion of Sicily. Together with Patton, they knocked Italy out of the war. This led to Mussolini's eventual downfall. Who do you think was the best general of the war?